that's another stud. Oh, that's a big fish.
Morning, guys. Back on the Willamette, hoping continue the success I've had the last few days out here. I'm averaging probably a dozen fish a day. Fall bites already on. It seems like these fish are fat, they're aggressive, hitting moving baits, hitting some stuff on the bottom. So already got a guy on the spot I wanted to hit, but that's all right. There's lots of space here. Let's see how the day goes. I'm hoping more cranks. Excited I get to try out my new Daiwa Tatula spinning rod, replace the one I lost in the lake. So let's see how that one goes. Well, guys, back out here, Willamette River. Gonna try and not say well, guys, every 3 seconds this day, but a few guys already on my spot. I'm gonna let them do their thing and let it warm back up. I'm gonna throw some baits over here and see if I can pick some off same place I picked them off to start yesterday. All right, guys, got a brand new Daiwa Tatula spinning rod here. Pretty excited about it. New Shimano NASCI. Got 20-pound Daiwa J-Braid on it to 8-pound leader as always. This is the nicest spinning rod I've ever had, so I'm pretty excited to try this out. See sensitivity difference. It's already lighter. The materials are really nice. I'm really happy with it so far. Got one already. There we go. First cast with Spook, already got one. He's not very big. It's hard to really tell though, I'm on a big rod. That was sweet. 2 pops, nailed it. He's digging really good. Well, he's not too bad at all, actually. Ooh, he's not hooked real good though. Get up here, bud. Nice. Good way to start the day. Nice little spook fish. Good little fish to start the day. Another cookie cutter smallmouth around here. Threw a Spook Junior out there, 2 pops, and he hit it. Got him. Oh, that's a better one. That's a much better one. Nice largie. Oh, that's a good fish. Stay down, bud. Stay down, bud. Oh boy. Come on up here. That's a pretty nice largie, actually. That is a pretty nice largie. I should probably hold that in frame, huh? Pretty nice little largie. He'll probably go 2 pounds all day. That's pretty nice. Definitely. I think that's 2 pounds. Alright guys, nice little 2-ish pound largie. Second fish on the Spook today. He cranked it. He's gonna bounce. Bye. Wee! 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 Got him. Got that one. Stay down, bud. Ugh, I actually can't tell how good this fish is. I think I got him domed. Just a little guy. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, buddy. Let's make this one quick, okay? See ya. Got one. Not very big, that's for sure. But good fish. Oh, he's actually a lot better than I expected, honestly. Little dude just swiped at it. Didn't fight very hard, so I thought he was pretty teeny, but oh shit. Look at this. This guy's got a hook out his butt. Oh, damn. Let's see if we can fix that. Oh, that sucks, little buddy. It's very rusted. There we go. Pulled that hook out of him. I mean, he's definitely seen better days. He's got some real, probably an infection here. That sucks, buddy. All right, get back out there. Got one. There we go, a little dink. Either that or he's running right at me. Oh, he's not terrible. He's a goddamn pike minnow. That's why he was running right at me. First fish with a Tatula is a damned pike minnow. And he chirked it. Well, first fish on the new Tatula is not at all what I wanted it to be, but it's a fish, I guess. It did show off how sensitive the rod is. Anybody who's caught a pike minnow knows that they barely bite, and when they do, they don't do much of anything, so it's not always easy to tell you've got one. And I knew right away with that little dum-dum. Slow start today, guys. I've got, I don't know, 5 or 6 in the boat. Did get to pull a hook out of the butthole of one of them. Hopefully that's gonna help him survive. I freaking hate seeing that. I've already caught 2 bundles of line on top of that, stuck to the bottom, so that's really frustrating. I'm gonna go back and hit the bridge. I'm gonna break down a little bit the slope of the underwater structure there, the way it ramps up to the bridge pilings, and why the fish gather there, why it's a perfect ambush point, and why you know, there's already been 2 boats beating it up before I get down there. There's fish there, and there's fish there for a reason. So pull up some maps, I'll show you guys, and hopefully as I work my way back down there, I'll be able to pick up a couple more. Okay guys, back onto the bridge. Like I said, gonna break this down a little bit, why I'm fishing here, why the fish are here, and why it's been so successful for all these people through here. So basically, this area of river is fairly deep. Out in the middle there, it's as deep as 55 feet, just right here. And so, kind of in the middle of nowhere, you'll see there's like this cutout under this bridge here, where it goes up to about 5 or 6 foot of depth, and there's some steep drop-offs on every side. So with these pilings here, they are actually in about 6-7 foot of water, but only a few feet past it, it drops off to 40 foot. It just goes. So lots of fish congregate here. It's a great escape spot. It's a great ambush spot. It's a great spot to catch stuff floating by in the current there. And then they also spread out along this flat here and pick off anything floating by, and it lets them move a little easier in the shallower water. So I'm gonna pick this apart a bit. Hopefully those guys who were just here didn't pick it apart too bad, and there's still some fish left here for me to catch. And hopefully I can show you where I'm catching them and why I'm catching them there. So let's see. One thing I will point out for sure is that when I was here last weekend, the water was about 63 degrees, and it is now 58 or 57.9. So this cold snap has definitely dropped the water, and that's not just here in the shallow. It's been pretty universally about 58 degrees. So we'll see a little bit of changing into the fall pattern for sure. I mean, these guys are already munching, and most of the ones I've caught have been, you know, chunky for their size. So I assume that will continue for another 7-8 degrees, and then they'll do their final winter munch, and then we're into winter, where I've all but accepted that I'll be salmon steelhead fishing and trout fishing most of the time, since the bass around here are just so hard to catch in the winter. There's a fish. Got him. Got him. Oh, he's pulling pretty good. This is definitely a small jaw, that's for sure. He's digging hard. Nice. Barely hooked. He's got a little sore on his mouth. That's a nice fish. There you go. Another solid pounder. Well guys, there we go. Fruit of my labor right there. Smallie on the Neko rig right along the pilings. Again, found him right along those pilings as I drifted by it. Right where he should be, picking stuff off as it drifts by in the current. So let's get him out of here. Fish. Hit it while I was spinning in a circle. Okay, and he's decent too.
Oh, that's another stud. Oh, that's a big fish. Oh, he literally hit it while I was twirling around. This is a stud, guys. This is a stud. I hope I don't lose him. Oh, stay pinned. Stay pinned. This will go 3 again, easy. I got him hooked. Woo! That is a god's damned donkey. What a big fish. Holy smokes. Oh, I had my little tether from my phone wrapped around my leg. So I turned around, and as this thing was just sitting on the bottom, this thing just smacked it so hard it spun me around. What a friggin' slaunch. Oh man. Second fish off the scrounger I've caught off that same piling that was just an absolute beast. Oh, this is easily bigger than the one from the other day. Awesome. Well guys, not much more needs to be said about this big old donkey. This will go 3 for sure. Yeah, I'll eat my words if it doesn't, but holy cow, this is a heavy fish. Big, fat, fought so hard. He just crushed the scrounger. Let's get a weight on him. Let's get a final on him. 374 lock. Stud. That's my PB. My previous PB was 325. Yowza. Big old 3 and change. My thumb is sore from holding on to her. Let's get her out of here. Ready? Bye. That was awesome, guys. It's one thing I can say about the dealie, the scrounger head, is man, it catches big smallmouth. That's my second fish over 2.5. Was the other one last week? 2.7. That was 3.75. Big old fish, my PB. Pretty stoked on that, obviously. I'm actually more calm than I feel like inside, man. I am pumped. So that was awesome. I got my phone on a little braid tether because I'm afraid of losing it, especially recording on it. And I had it wrapped around my leg. And so my scrounger was out there sitting on the bottom. As I'm spinning, my rod goes gonk. And luckily I set into him real good, had him hooked real nice. Got him in here, got him released. Really happy. That's awesome. Yes. Yet again. Scrounger strikes again, barely holding together. I had to re-rig it. This is a Jenko Tennessee River scrounger head. I got a couple more on order and more of these awesome little dew flickers. I don't really have any more of them, so hope this one lasts a little bit or I'll put a fluke on. That's awesome, man. Holy cow. Got one. There we go. Oh, another good fish. Oh, yeah, that's a really good fish. Okay. Oof. He's not 3 and change like the last one, but that's a big fish. No, out from under the boat, bud. Ooh. It's another one that looks to be about 2. No complaints there. Looks like he's got a face full of my trebles. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, I'm out of his mouth. I'm only on his gill plate. I'm only on his gill plate. Oh, there's schooling fish around him though. Come on, bud. I'm real nervous about this one. I've only got him by his tummy here. Nice. Look how I brought him in. Just barely. This hook popped out of his mouth. Like right in front of me at the boat here. There we go. Another really solid fish. Probably, golly, he's at least 2, pushing 3 again. Another great fish. Definitely stoked on this guy. Throwing a Lucky Craft RTO crankbait. Just fan casting right now. This guy loaded right up on it though. I'm lucky to get him in considering that hook popped out of his mouth though. That's for damn sure. Another stud. Another stud. This one came on a Lucky Craft RTO crankbait. Let's get him on out of here. Really aggressive, hard fight. Really sharp little toofies. You ready, bud? See ya. still beating up this same spot under the bridge. I switched to feint casting in a circle. As I said, it slopes up all the way around here, so fish will sit along the edges there, you know, looking at these ambush points. And this big guy was right where it dropped off, and he just whacked the crap out of that crankbait. Oh, really a bit of a rush to get that one in, because I watched the hook pop out of his mouth and I just had him by his stomach where the second hook hooked around. Got lucky, got him in the boat. Two 2-pounders today. That guy could have been pushing 3. I bet you he's more like 2.5 though. Almost as big as the one from the other day. This is awesome. Oh, fall fishing, baby. Yes! Did he? Oh, he took it while I swam it. You weirdo. You weirdo. I just remembered I have no chesty. Ah. Yikes. Totally botched my B-roll there talking about that fish. So it's been, I mean, an hour since I caught that Ned rig fish. It has slowed completely down. Sun's coming in out of the clouds. It's gone between windy and flat calm. I've thrown Ned rig, Dropshot, Nico rig, crankbaits, scrounger, deep diving crankbait. I hit topwater for a while, went back to throwing the Spook around. Absolutely nothing. So finally got another one on that Lucky Craft RTO. It's a great little bait. They seem to love it. It's got a really tight wobble, and I'm kind of burning it and slowing it down, burning it and slowing it down, and they seem to hit it right after I slow it down and then start burning it again. So gonna keep beating this thing up. Again, gonna keep using my phrase of the day, beat it up, you know, for another little bit before I take off. Really would like to get a few more fish, but I mean, all told, I've pulled 7 or 8 off this spot already, including 2 over 2.5 pounds. You know, pretty good job. So keep going. Hopefully get a couple more and put a nice cap on this day. Oh. That was cool. He damn near yanked out of my hand. Oh. You took my bait and you're a damn pike minnow. Another one. Ugh. Alright guys, I think that's going to be a wrap. Had a pretty good day all told. The bites were definitely earlier on in the day, but you know, 2 big fish, 3 big fish really if you count that largie this morning, and you know, a handful of other decent ones. They were aggressive for a bit and then just went dead. I mean, the strikes have stopped everywhere I've been. You know, went kitchen sink for a little bit and didn't make much difference. You know, gonna have fun editing this and doing the breakdown of the platform area under the bridge there and stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it comes out and looking forward to see some of these fish on film. So appreciate everybody watching this, appreciate everybody who subscribes and watches my videos and comments, likes, etc. Thanks guys.